Hello, and thank you for listening to another episode of the Friday Big So What, in which I will share with you something that struck me and share my thoughts on why it matters. I will also try to tie it to finance and business transformation in a sort of big so what. This episode is entitled Stand and Deliver, and it's all about what you stand for and how you deliver. This session is inspired by three things going on right now. The first is goals and development for my team. The second is sports. And the third is a recent job interview I watched. So let's talk about each of these. The first is goals and development. It's currently the time of year when our organization looks at goals and development for the next year. And of course, we use acronyms and tools like SMART to help us focus creation or capture of those goals. But that's really only like describing a great golf shot or giving a recipe after you've eaten the dish. Interesting, but not very. What I ask my team to think about is what they want to be. What do they want to stand for and be known for? Are you the creative guy, the numbers woman, or the people person? Do you build teams, drive results, or help build organizations? What are you known for, and how do you deliver? Are you inspired by others and groupthink? Do you work best alone or on focused research? Do you wait until the last moment, or are you deliberate and methodical? Each of these brings something to the table. The playoffs and sports in general. As I watch awesome people like James Harden, Kerry Lloyd, or Ronald Acuna, I am not only amazed at their skills, but on how they have honed a go-to skill. With James Harden, it's the pointers in the clutch. Pass the ball to James in a tough situation, he scores. Carry that clutch pass or goal when you need it, or penalty shot to win. And if you need a man in scoring position, Ronald is lightning on the bases. Each brings a talent that their teams can rely on them to deliver every time. And of course, this goes the other way too if you're not so good at something. Who in this group recalls Hackashack? And the job interview. And yes, that is Steph Curry interviewing Bill Gates. It's a remarkable interview, and I recommend it to all of you on YouTube. In it, Steph asks Bill about his strengths and weaknesses. Gates answers that he loves programming and solving difficult and challenging problems. He loves product development and bringing it to life. But what he's not good at? Marketing. What is great is that when he says this, he is perfectly comfortable with it. He knows what he is and what he is not. He knows what he stands for. So, how do these seemingly disparate topics tie together? What's the big so what? Well, many years ago, a mentor of mine gave me some great advice that I wished I'd had or heeded earlier. In addition to working hard and having integrity, he told me you need to be known for something. And as the chairman of the world's biggest telecommunications company, I thought he might have something. He told me that as a leader, you're called on to solve problems, and you need to use tools at your disposal to solve them. And while the world is awash with team rooms, Zoom meetings, and spreadsheets, at the end of the day, it is people who solve problems. And so if I have a problem, I will find the person I think can best solve it for me. And since each problem is a little unique, I will tailor my choice to what that person is known for, and further, how they deliver it. So the big so what here is not really a single so what, but two. For those of you running projects, you need to know who is on your team and what are they known for. Are they the bridge builder, the numbers person, the details expert, the driver, technician, or whatever? And how can you best leverage those skills? You also need to know how they deliver. Are they best under tight deadlines and pressure? When the heat is on, they get it done. Are they a methodical person you can count on to make progress steadily throughout the program? Do they like working in teams or working alone? Take this knowledge and use it to achieve the outcome that is required. Big so what number two. If this is what leaders are doing, Choosing the right tools for the job, then how do you define yourself? Do you see yourself as a creative who wants to bring new ideas to the table all the time? Are you the numbers person who loves nothing more than sifting through mounds of data and finding the points that matter? Or do you enjoy leading people and helping them be the best they can be? Ask yourself, do you work best in teams or alone? Do you love the pressure or the slow, methodical approach? You need to know this and cultivate it. Build the who you are. Invest in your education, career, and experience to achieve those results and be known for what you bring to the game. Stand and deliver.